Welcome back friends. Today we will discuss about one of the most frequent asked question in any technical or coding interview, and this question is very common and can be asked anytime. So let's see what the question is. You have to print a triangular pyramid. So there are two things for printing the triangular pyramid. The first is the number of spaces which is required to print before a star, and the second one is that for printing every stars we are accessing it by row. We are not accessing by columns, we are accessing it by row. So let's see how it works. Suppose you have to print the n level of stars. For here we have taken example n equals to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now the first thing, you have to print the number of spaces required. So here you can see we have 3 spaces and then we are printing star. So we have to print this space up to n minus 1, which is equals to 3 because n is 4. So we have to first print 3 spaces and then we have to print a star. For the second counter, when we go here, when we print from this row, second row, so in there we have to print n minus 2 spaces and then we have to print number of stars. For the third row we have to do repeat the same thing. We have to print n minus 3 and print the remaining number of stars here. And the fourth, it will be n minus 4, which is equal to 0. So no need to print any space here. Directly you can print the number of stars. So we will see how this happens. So let's get started. I will show you my program. This is the program. So here we have first imported the library, which is util. Why we imported the util? Because we want a scanner class here. Since we have to get input from the user to enter number of rows. So we have taken the input from a user to know how many rows does the user wants. So after getting a row, the main logic, and you can see we have 1, 2, 3 for loops. The first for loop is we have one outer loop, which is this, and 2 inner loop for this and this.
Why we need 2 inner loop is that first inner loop is for printing the number of spaces and the second inner loop is for printing the number of stars.
So our algorithm begins from here. From int I equals to 1, we have taken the I as a 1 and we will print up to I less than equal to 4. So it will go up to 4. Since in our condition we have taken example here, we have taken example n equals to 4. So here our algorithm works from I equals to 1 to 4. Now then it enters into the first inner loop, and this inner loop we have taken a counter j equal to 0 and it will go up to n minus 1, less than n minus 1. So why we are using n minus 1? Because we have to do n minus I, it's n minus I, because we have to print number of spaces which is less than 1. You can see here n equals to 4 and we are printing 3 spaces. And after printing these spaces up to n minus I, it will jump to this part, and here you can see we have initialized j equals to 1, and this is a function to print number of stars. This is odd number of stars. Since 2 into 1, you can see here for I equals to 1, 2 into 1 equals to 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. So we have to print 1 star after this loop gets completed. That means after this loop gets completed, after we have printed the number of spaces, by using the formula 2 into n minus 1, we have to print number of remaining stars. In this case we have I equals to 1, this is I, but in this case I equals to 1, so 2 into 1 equals to 2 minus 1, that is equals to 1. So we have to print 1 star. So second iteration here, I equals to 2, so again from j equal to 0, j less than n minus I, that is 4 minus 2, that is 2. So we have to print 2 spaces, which you can see here. We are printing here 2 spaces. These are 2 spaces, and then we are exiting the loop and entering the second inner loop, which is from j equals to 1, j less than equal to 2 into I minus 1, which is 2 into I, that is 2 into 2 minus 1 equals to 3. So after printing two spaces, we are printing 3 stars. So this is continue for every row, and at last we get this pyramid. So this is as simple. And one thing to remember, that after completing, this is for a single row, and after completing a row we are printing a new line, since we don't want to print a stars in a single line. So this is the main concept. Let's see how it runs. Okay, for example, suppose we have entered how many rows we want 4 rows. So you can see we have printed the 4 stars here. Now let's take a bigger number. Let's restart it. I want 20 number of rows, and you can see 20 number of rows are printed in this manner. First here there will be a 19 space, then 18 till, and it will continue till space are left to 0. And you can see the number of stars are increasing, odd number of stars are increasing by using this formula. That is using the formula this. That's all for today. Thank you.